Formula One is preparing for one of the most complex transitions in its modern history, and teams are already reframing how they evaluate progress. With sweeping technical changes on the horizon, early impressions are expected to carry less weight than in previous seasons. The emphasis is shifting from immediate competitiveness to long-term understanding. The 2026 campaign will introduce major revisions to both the power unit and chassis regulations. Cars will become lighter and smaller with a stronger focus on electrical energy. Those changes are set to alter driving characteristics, operating windows, and development curves across the grid. As a result, the traditional benchmarks used in pre-season testing are being reassessed. Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur has made it clear that headline lap times will not define the team's objectives in the opening tests. Speaking about the upcoming pre-season, Vasseur said that pure performance will be irrelevant in the first running because significant changes are still expected before the opening Grand Prix. Unlike recent years, teams will have 9 days of pre-season testing spread across 3 separate sessions: Barcelona from January 26 to 30, Bahrain from February 11 to 13, and Bahrain again from February 18 to 20. The Barcelona test will be private, giving teams a closed environment to work through initial issues before the season opener in Australia from March 6 to 8. "We are not used to 9 days of testing," Vasseur said. "In the last 4 or 5 seasons, we did 3. It is an advantage, but it is also a completely different program." He explained that this structure fundamentally changes how teams must plan their early development phases. For Ferrari, the priority is clear. This means that the first target in this kind of season is to get reliability. "First, we need to gain mileage," Vasseur stated. He referenced the team's difficult start to 2025, when an early disqualification and technical setbacks cost valuable running. "We lost mileage, we lost references, and after this we were chasing," he said. Vasseur emphasized that Barcelona will be used primarily to understand the car rather than to optimize it. "The first focus in Barcelona will be to gain mileage with the car, to understand the reliability of the car, where we have to improve and what we have to react to," he explained. "Because if you understand something in Bahrain, you will not have time to react in Australia. Barcelona will be, for sure, to get mileage more than pure performance." He also expects that all teams will arrive at the opening test not with a provisional concept, but with what he described as a Spec A car that could still differ significantly from what appears in Melbourne. According to Vasseur, it is this evolution that will define the new regulatory era. "Next year, it will not be about the first picture of the season nor about Australia qualifying," he said. "It will be about development and the capacity to develop quickly." With Ferrari having finished 4th in 2025, Vasseur underlined that early positions will not dictate the year's outcome. "The season will not finish in Australia, for sure, whether we are P1 or P10. It will be a long way to the end, a long way for everybody." What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.